Hi guys, welcome to day 7, your final day of our 7-day yoga challenge. Very kindly sponsored by Asquith, which is the activewear brand that I've been wearing all week. They're an amazing brand. Everything is eco-friendly and sustainably made. Like, for example, these jogging bottoms are made from 95% bamboo. Like, who knew you could do that? And they are so comfortable. They're my favorite item, actually. So let's get into the yoga. Today, we're going to be doing a 15-minute self-love, self-service, kind of Sunday service, full body, just finding what feels good after a long week. So find yourself a comfortable position. If you want to grab a block or a pillow or something, prop yourself up and then relax your hands wherever's natural. Maybe close down your eyes. Take a nice big inhalation through the nose. Open the mouth and sigh out. Relax those shoulders. Nice. Starting with a little neck release. So interlacing your fingers behind you. Squeeze the palms together. We're going to bring our fist over to one side of the waist and drop your ear to the same side. See if you can tell this opposite shoulder to relax. You can close your eyes. Breathe into the neck. Nice. Rolling the chin down towards the chest. Take the fist over to the opposite side and drop the head over, stretching out through the neck. So this is a really nice way just to release the neck muscles after a long week. Nice, rolling the chin down towards the chest. Reach the hands up overhead. And as you exhale, bring it back through center. Nice. Inhale, open up through the chest. And as you exhale, hug it in. So really creep your hands around. I think we did this one in the beginning. Really hug it in, nice and close. Like a little rock. Nice. As you inhale, expand. And then switch the arms. Hug it in, nice and close. Nice. As you exhale, gently release and come and find your all fours position. So hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. And there's a few movements here that are stolen from pregnancy yoga, but you won't notice. So when you're ready, stepping your right foot onto the outside of your right hand. And you can totally be up here. And from here, we're going to start to make circles with our hips. So you can start off quite small and then build it up and just kind of take it irregularly. Like there's no rule. Take it the other way. You can use this top hand to like get involved, get a little bit deeper. Nice. And then planting the hands down, tuck the toes, come back to your all fours. Let's do the other side. So left foot steps forward. And this side might be really tight. You might be all the way up here. That's fine. But if you feel like you can go for those circles, start to draw circles with those hips. So just finding what feels good, and then rotating it the opposite way. Good. And then when you're ready, coming back to your all fours position. Spread your fingers really wide. Take a big breath in, fill up the chest, drop the belly. Exhale, round, push up to that cat position. Nice. And then take a regular movement. So wherever you want, you can push your hips out to the side. You can maybe make some circles over your wrists. Tuck the toes, maybe sit back on your feet. I find it really, really helpful to like close your eyes, drop your ego, and just move into what your body wants. So it's a really nice way to like get out of your head and into your body and just feeling out what feels good. Nice. Spread your fingers really wide, tuck your toes. We're going to come to our downward facing dog. So lifting the bum back and up, walk out through the feet. Keep it nice and easy. You can keep a bend in the knees, soft elbows. Just pat it out. Good. From here, we're going to step our right foot in between our hands, drop the knee, untuck the toe, and rise up to a low lunge. And as you exhale, see if you can just settle yourself into it. Nice. Interlace your fingers, bring them to the back of your head, And then relax the weight of your head into your hands. Open out through the chest. That feels so good. You can take a little sway from side to side. Just let it be really easy. Nice big breath in. Exhale, hands to mat. Come to a half split. So we're going to straighten up that front leg, reach the right toes up. So you can stay here or you can come all the way back if you feel like you want a little bit more. But just gauge it on how you feel today. Nice, walking those hands forwards. Come back to your downward facing dog. So really press the floor away. Use your knuckles to press the floor to protect your wrists. Let's do the other side. So left foot steps forward, back knee drops. When you're ready, inhale picks you up. Exhale to sink into it. Nice, relax your shoulders, interlace your fingers, hands to the back of the head, and then simply relax the head. Kind of like you were cradling your head. Nice, one more big breath here. And as you exhale, hands down to the mat, straighten that front leg, come into that half split. Ooh, I am tighter on this side. So keep the toes really, really lifted. You'll feel it in the back of that leg. Nice. Slowly walking those hands forward, coming to find your downward facing dog. Press the floor away. Pat it out if you want to. Nice. From here, coming forwards to a high plank, dropping the knees, and then coming all the way down to the tummy. We're going to take a nice gentle back bend, so all the way down. So options here, bring your elbows underneath your shoulders and come into a Sphinx pose. And this might be enough of a back bend for some people. See if you can really draw your chest forward so you really feel it into your chest and kind of into the first two abdominals. If this is really not doing anything for you, it's not rocking your world, turn your hands slightly out and come into a seal pose. So you can begin to straighten your arms, pushing up to a seal. Push the pubic bone down, relax your bum, and you can just let your head drop. So no pinching in the lower back. If the lower back's uncomfortable here, just come down, back off. We're working with our body today, just listening to it intently. Take one more big breath here. And as you exhale, slowly lower down. Hands underneath your shoulders, pushing back to a child's pose. So bring your big toes together. Keep your knees quite narrow. And come down to settle into your child's pose. Just a really nice counter pose for that back bend. Nice. When you're ready, coming forwards to all fours. Refind your down dog. Tuck toes, lift feet. Nice. From here, step your feet a little bit wider, so maybe as wide as your mat. We're going to walk it back to our Yogi Squat. So walking your hands back towards you. Come down to sit into your Yogi Squat. You can keep your hands on the floor for support or press the palms together. Take a little rock. You can waddle out through the feet as well if you want to. If you didn't take your feet quite wide enough or you went too wide. Dropping your chin down towards your chest just to lengthen the back of your neck in this one so your spine is nice and long. Good. Bringing your hands behind you for support, coming down to sit down onto your bum. Cool. So we're going to lengthen out one leg wide, and then with the other leg we're going to bring the heel into our groin. So for this first one, as you inhale, sit up nice and tall. As you exhale, twist to turn that leg and then fold forward. So we're keeping it quite straight with this one. So you start to feel it into the back of the leg. And again, don't worry about touching those toes. Don't have that kind of toe fetish. You can be up here. This is still a stretch. But wherever we are, we're using our breath. So inhaling for space. Exhale to kind of wave forwards. Nice. As you inhale, walking the hands up, and then we're going to go for a side one. So sliding that hand down the inside of the foot. You can maybe grab your toe, but don't worry about it. Top hand reaches up and over. And you can go as far as you want. It's really nice down the side of the body. So if you want more into the side, you can spin your chest to the ceiling. If you want more into kind of the mid part of the lower back, turn your chest down a little bit. So just kind of gauge what feels good for you. This is good for me today. Nice. And then as you inhale, lifting that hand up, coming back up to seated. Let's do the other side. So take the other leg out long, bring that foot in. See if you can relax this leg as much as possible. Take a big breath in, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, twist, and then fold. So you can have a little bit of a wriggle around with the sit bones. Keep your toes pulling back towards you. And if you've got a hold of something, see if you can maybe use that strength in your arms to take you a little bit deeper. Nice. Inhale, walking the hands up. And let's go for that side stretch. So the hand slides down the inside of the leg, reaching up and over. And gauge what feels good on this side for you. So you can kind of play around with the chest a bit. Don't worry about what it looks like. You can grab that toe if you really want quite an intense stretch, but nothing forceful. Good. Inhale, reaching that hand up. Coming back up to seated. Nice. Bring your soles of the feet flat on the mat. Bring your hands behind you. And we're just going to swipe out through our knees. So really pushing the hips from one side to the other. Feels so good in the lower back. Just swipe it out. It doesn't need to be this big. You can make it smaller if you want. Nice. Then coming back through center, we're going to roll down onto our back and go for a supported back bend. So grab your block or your book or your pillow. I've done this one in one of the earlier videos, so you might know where we're going. So pulling your heels in nice and close towards you, grab the block, place it underneath your lower back onto the sacrum, and make sure you feel really supported. So even if you need 2 blocks or like something a bit bigger for a bigger platform, go for it. And then have your palms shining upwards, relax your fingers. And then if you want more, you can begin to walk the feet out, straighten up the legs, stretching through the quads and the front of the hips too. Nice. Take a big full breath. Exhale to soften. Nice. Slowly walking those feet back towards you. Lifting the bum so you can just bring the block off. Out even from underneath you, slowly rolling down. Take a little sway out from side to side, and then hug the knees in nice and close. Maybe you want to bring your nose to your knees as well. Massage that lower back. Good. Allowing both knees to drop to the right hand side. Open out the arms, gaze towards your left thumb or close your eyes. Softening through the entire body. Let's bring it through center. Take the knees over to the left as your head just falls to the right. With no effort, just let gravity kind of have your bones. Good. Bringing the knees back through center. Hugging the knees in nice and close. Find a bit of momentum, rocking forwards and back. Come to a seated position. With the soles of the feet together. This is the last pose we're going to do. Bring your toes a little bit further away from you. Really round the spine and just allow yourself to be heavy. Tuning into your breath. Tuning into the sensations of the pose. Nice. Slowly walking your hands back towards you. Either lying down for a nice shavasana or maybe coming to find a cross-legged position. Relaxing wherever you are, whether you're seated or lying down. Close down the eyes. Take a nice big breath in. And sigh it out through the mouth with some sound. Good. Bringing your hands to heart center. Drop your head towards your heart. Really thank yourself for doing this 7-day yoga challenge. Thank your body for taking you through this week. And from me to you, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much to Asquith. Hopefully I will be doing another yoga challenge for you very, very soon. So if you liked it, make sure you give it a little thumbs up. Hit subscribe if you aren't subscribed. And follow me on Instagram. It's HMF Yoga. Thank you so much, guys. I would love to know how you got on. Drop me a message, drop me an email. Keep in touch. Namaste.